Hey Steve, I want to show you uh, something. I decided to build our ontologist unified application that puts together the deal breaker generation, the ontology building crew of agents, and the extraction phase for populating the ontology. So for the generation part, the proof of concept was based on using GPT-5 with its agentic capabilities, different models with the tools provided in the chat environment. So I had to replicate, giving them the proper tools to do the same actions. It's possible to yes, this is just for testing it with mock data, but we can upload our list of questions. So there is the deal breaker generator and then the deal breaker question expander that crawls the website and search for other reviews. It crawls Reddit. So I'm just adding as a tool the Reddit scraper so the agent can use it as GPT does in the chat interface or Manus. And so from the first set of 50, let's say, questions, here we have 436. Okay, we upload that, and then there is the process. We select the models that are not the simple models called by API, but integrated within an agentic framework to give them tools like the search tool. And these are the three phases of what the agent crew has to do. So the first one is for scoping the project. So it crawls a website and creates the main and reads the questions, creates the main categories it has to build the backbone of the ontology upon. And then it generates the ontology, the backbone. And it was very hard phase of testing all the models with yes, from version 1 to version 4 of the prompt, and then this is for FreshBooks, this is for Ahrefs. I needed something that I really know as a product, so to understand, and an hybrid that is generated by fusing the backbone ontology generated by GPT-5 and another special ontology generated by Opus for One, that is a model heavily trained on agentic tasks. And this is the third phase. The result of that process is the schema that we can use for the extraction phase. So again, this is a simple mock, and then we have our href schema that was generated in the previous step. Then we select the model again. We have a classification process that is needed, and then again an agent. Obviously, a list like this is long, like 1,500 rows. So there is a articulated process of chunking and reconciliation, and yeah, that's it. I'm still working on integrating the process bars, the progress bars, so we know, because this whole process is like 2 hours long for the final ontology. That must be reviewed, validated by human in the loop or humans that can be a specialist like an ontologist and SEO strategist and possibly the clients. Uh, I created yeah, I created a concept of um, expansion packs for ontologies. So the system is designed to grow over time once we start to work in a specific niche. Our backbone ontology can be abstracted from a product or a niche like SEO products. We can build a general ontology that can describe very different products like Surfer SEO or Ahref or TAF itself. And then there are expansion packs that are specifically for a sub niche. So we can just feed our ontology queue before generating a new ontology, let's say for SEMrush, our SaaS SEO tools ontology, and then an expansion pack for, let's say, all-in-one tools, or can be SaaS products and then SEO tools, depending on the data we'll collect over time and which knowledge our system will acquire over time. Because it would be great to build it as a system that can self-improve or at least improve if fed with the right, if fed with the right content from the operators. I built this as an independent application because it has to be used by us before starting to feed TAF itself. So I think we'll have three main applications, and one is this one, and then the RAG application, and then the dashboard with a basic login, and the ingestion portal for the client or us to upload a list of URLs or PDFs, or we can have connectors, API connectors for CRMs or customer care support, Zendesk tools, or whatever. Yeah, this is the approach. Obviously, it has a strategic side. That means that if we want to sell it as a SaaS or easily transfer it to other agencies, and we prefer to have a unified application instead of having this one as a separate application, Streamlit is great for prototyping because it's essentially a framework for building UIs for Python-based web applications. So it's easy to me. It's just HTML and CSS and components, and it's easy enough to prototype with it. But for our use case, our scope, immediate goal, I think that we can keep this as the general interface for this module. I think we should really start to develop the RAG. So we need real specialists like Kunjan and Farzad, or anyone with the same kind of expertise and experience, because both of them, especially Kunjan, worked for many projects in the health space. She is a PhD. She has publication for managing information inside big companies or big like hospitals or medical associations. So we need some specific standards. We are adhering. I'm very happy about this, with very recent cookbook published by OpenAI on how to build enterprise-grade knowledge graphs. So our tech stack is that kind of tech stack for enterprise-grade. That is the first mandate, the first goal that you gave me. So the system has to be able to be used for even MetLife or companies like that as the core of a RAG open to the public if they want. So it's yeah, it's enterprise grade. It's important to pay for the last 50% of the work done by Farzad, but even Matteo Kunjan, because they are writing me. Honestly, it's super stressful to me. I always pay, even with the Razi, if you remember. I don't like people asking for money, but they are not Razi. They did what we agreed, and so we signed a contract with them. It's important to pay as soon as possible. Thank you. I don't know if it's a festivity in Canada as it is in Italy, or I think all the Catholic countries. I don't know. But yeah, I'm here with my agents. It's it's really not yeah, building agents. For example, this is the chat with your data, Google Search Console monitoring system. And as you can see, there are many things to solve, like the latency. It's unacceptable to wait 70, 60, 1 minute. And also, yes, this is why I tell you that we need someone full time for observability monitoring, because these bastards agents go and talk to each other, but the process can simply not work as intended. Even if now with Opus 4.1 and GPT-5, we have a new generation of models that have been trained for this kind of tasks. So here it monitors from the initial question from the user to the final answer. And we see everything happening between the nodes in our orchestration. Yes, for example, there was an error here, a bad request of some kind. Yes, as you know, I'm super enthusiastic about the product, but we need to decide something. We need to decide something because I don't want to lose the momentum. And so think about the collaboration with Manik. As I said, I don't think he has the technology we need, because stuff is a specific thing. It does just one thing. So Search Atlas does hundreds of things, but I don't see any feature that has the same kind of stack approach or even goal that we have. So I don't know, maybe just internal links for the comparison pages, but I don't know how it works. I don't know. So maybe we can have that part, but well, I don't even consider it as a part of this project. I mean, everything is part of the final deliverables we produce, but TAF and comparison page generator is very sophisticated, enterprise grade, hybrid RAG with an agentic approach in the retrieval phase, and then with a crew of agents for generating the comparison pages. So this is what we are doing, and the company is the only company in SEO space I'm aware of doing something similar is WordLift. I don't remember the name of this other tool sponsored by Kevin, the tool that implemented your snippet brain idea. AirOps, maybe AirOps. And yes, those are the only two SEO tools that I'm aware of having something in common with our core technology. See you soon. Bye bye, Steve.